Erica and I started our acoustic touring together in 2007, and the idea was just do it for a few weeks, and here we still are on the never-ending acoustic tour. We did an album together called Not on Exit in 2007, and one of the songs we wrote was this next one. And the story goes that I often wake up in inexplicable bad moods, and the way I know I can go some way to curing these bad moods is to pick up the guitar and see if I can find a song. So I was doing that on this particular morning, and also came across the admittedly stupid idea that if a complete stranger turned up at our house that morning with a freshly baked cake with our name on it, this would also help cure the said bad mood. This, of course, never happened until I put the idea into the lyrics of this song. So Erica and I were a few months later on tour in North America with our good friend Wayne Hussey from The Mission, and the first night of the tour was in Boston, Massachusetts. And this lovely couple had driven down from Toronto in Canada, and with them they brought the gift of a freshly baked strawberry and vanilla cake. So we stashed it away in the dressing room so the support bands couldn't get their hands on it. And the plan was that when we were back at our very cheap motel later that night, we would enjoy the cake between the three of us, which is exactly what happened. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning, and Wayne Hussey calls our room and says, "Come round to my room, it's time to eat this cake." So we get there, quickly realise we haven't got any cutlery, but we do have our credit cards and these funny little straws that they give you to stir your coffee in American motels, which we fashioned cutlery of a sort out of. So we're tucking into this cake, and we're about 3 or 4 minutes into this, and Wayne's sitting on one bed, Erica and I are sitting on the other, very quietly eating this cake at 3 o'clock in the morning. And it occurred to me that Wayne and I used to like to meet about 20 years prior to that night, when I was on tour with Wayne's band, The Mission, and me singing for the one stuff in The Mission. And him and I used to like to meet in hotel rooms about 3 o'clock in the morning and fanny around with credit cards and little straw type things. It wasn't cake that was on our minds. Anyway, times have happily changed. Very little point in playing you the song now. I've given you the story how it got written, given you the associated story. There's a sing-along bit, if you're feeling vocal. Don't get nervous, it's like every other song that I've written, just a very, very repetitive bit that I keep going back to for safety. And it's got a wicked violin solo, of course, from America. Anyway, this is called The Cake. I thought at first it'd been a mistake when a caller dropped me off the cake and told me that there's cause for celebration. I said, "May you've got the wrong address, I'm living with a world of stress. Remove the cake and all its connotations." But he took me squarely in his eyes, and have you ever wondered why the Constitution is something low and bad? The king, my friend, won't make the damn sweetest of a boy when I lost a friend. The one I bring is his baby with so much care. Say, I be all mine. The sense of humor is usually required. Say, I'll be all mine. The sense of humor is usually required. With that I thought I could hear no more, so I took the cake, shut the door, placed it at the center of my table. More to on my sunken heart, gave up the wrap, sent a spark to my head, and stand right out that table. Consider who would be so kind to think of me in these was the times. After that, when I'm thinking and you yours. Well, I'll take the slice, wrap up the rest, set it up to someone else best. What was what's the mind, but about to change. Say, I be all mine. A sense of humor is usually required. Say, I'll be all mine. A sense of humor is usually required. To occupy the thoughts of one that hold you dearly as a son.
Moseley.